1, 2, 3. I guess that'll do for a clap sync. Anyway, hello everyone. My name here is Double O Reese, and I am here to teach you about the wonderful world that we have over here in Garry's mod. Now I noticed that quite recently there have been a lot of new builders coming in thanks to the wonderful series known as Bashbots. And with that, people have been watching the business tutorials that Business Cat has provided. But some of the people that I've been talking to, and most of them have said that those are weird and don't work and are hard to understand. And I agree with you, and so do plenty of others. They are pretty much, as I like to say, and I don't want to cause a war here, outdated. Fight me, business. You won't. But anyway, I'm here to teach you how to build robots here. Now, we have rules and regulations that you might read once you actually get to the server. Now, I advise you to do that so you know what to build, what isn't allowed, what isn't allowed, stuff like that, you know? But, anyway, here is some of the robots that you can create. No, not that. This. As you can see, I've built a plethora of robots. You can build the basic pusher here, 2-wheel drive, stuff like that, to the visually appealing. Like so. So, what are the rules? Or what are the basics, should we say? Basically, anything that you might consider that would work in real life. So, say like if you have a robot like this, chassis here, and then the weapon goes for a tire. Let's just say this is the tire, right? And then this is the weapon, right? The weapon is clipping through the tire. No. But this is basically the basic chassis that most robots start with. A basic box. This is where every roboteer and robot builder starts in their life. Now, with that being said, the weight limit for these, there are plenty of weight limits, but most tournaments use the heavy weight limit, and that weight limit is 1,100 kilos. Like this. And now we also have a minimum weight limit for a certain prop to exist. So say like this, if you were to make this weigh 100, that would be fine. If you make it weigh 1, that isn't okay. If it weighs 50, you need to make it weigh this number here. You can combine two props to count as one. So say like I have 2 of these and make them 25. This would count as one prop. Right? Now, you have wiring up is a bit of a complicated situation. One thing you need to ask it around for is the drive codes and codes that you use for weaponry. You have lifter codes, spinner codes, flipper codes, axe codes, drive codes, you know, stuff like that. The basics, right? You can ask other people to provide them, and most of them will gladly oblige. This here is the crucible of the robots that we make here, the prop resizer. Now this little trinket here allows us to resize props to our heart's desire. If you want to make a drum, say like you want to make a drum out of, let me look here. Let's say this. Pitiful. Not even barely any thickness on this. But with one twist of a button, it's 10. It gets wider. Now I shall tell you the dimensions for these The Z-axis, then we spun up 3 props. The Z-axis, depending on which way you do it, or which way you do it, deals in length. Sometimes they deal in thickness or length. It depends on how weird they want to be. The Y-axis, sometimes will deal in length or width. Let me get out the disc so you can see. No, it was not the correct disc. This is the correct disc, as you can see. That deals in width. And then the X-axis deals in lengths this way. So if I get out the thing, as you can see, it's become longer. You're never really going to use 10 unless you're making a drum or some weird contraption. But for the meantime, we're just going to do a basic chassis. So we do 0.70 or 0.7, so it will shrink. Get our length in it by 2 or 3. 2 or 3 works. And then if you make it wider, you make it 2 or 3 or something like that, you know. This is the basic hallmark of a nice 6-wheel drive chassis. You can make it smaller and do it lengthways like this to make it a 2-wheel drive chassis or a 4-wheel drive chassis. I shall also address the elephant in the room. We have a minimum prop limit. So this is 1 prop. If I was to make this 6-wheel drive, say like one wheel here, 1 wheel there, and 1 wheel here. Let me mark it out with the paint tool. There are different ways to paint it, but I'm just going to use the normal paint tool, and I'm going to do it with. I guess that will. No, that doesn't work. I want to make it feasible. So, say 1 wheel there, 1 wheel there, and 1 wheel there. This would mean I am now 4 props. Yeah, 4 props. Now if I do it on the other side, so boom, boom, and boom, I am now 7 props. Sorry, I had to do a bit of math in my head there. So this would mean I am now 7 props. If I were to make them weigh 50 each, so like 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, that would mean currently I would be legal for it. So I'm on track, right? Say like if I also add a wedge here, right? That would mean I'm 8 props. Add a little back bit here to protect stuff. That's 9 props. Now this would not be legal because I'm away from the minimum prop limit, right? So if I wanted to, I could do something like this. Add 2 bits on the side to be 10 props. Or I could add angle pieces onto the wedge. Right? So there are countless possibilities to make anything work. We also have particular classes. We have sportsman classes and normal competition classes, you know, like stuff like that. For the competition classes, you don't need an active weapon. You do for most tournaments, but if you just want to build it and battle it, you don't need it. But for sportsman class, if you're building it for that, you do need an active weapon. So keep that in mind if you're deciding to build for it, alright? I should probably respawn the cube. Yep. The flipper codes and stuff we'll get into probably when I get a bit better. This is just for the newbies so they know what to do and what to build if they want to build their first robot, right? So just a basic robot. Erase this. You have your fizz gun here as well, which basically allows you to move stuff around, up and down, left to right, you know, stuff like that, and freeze it with right click. Right? See? If I grab it and then just let go of it, it will drop. But if I grab it, right click, it will freeze. Now, might have to tell you this tool here. This is the most, how do I say, frightening tool to use. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to crash the server, but I think that just tells you what it is. If you do it on a resized prop, the server will crash. So do not resize the prop and make it spherical. Please, for the love of God. You don't need to warn people, but if you don't feel comfortable with resizing a prop and you know, you want to put wheels inside your robot and, you know, have them turn and stuff, get someone else to do it for the love of God. Please. Just don't get Agent, because he has a habit of crashing the server sometimes because he misses. Alright? But you didn't hear that from me. Now, here is where you can start. You can either make it a four-wheel drive chassis, so you know, basic robot there. You got a four-wheel drive chassis. Put a wedge on here. Do a bit of stuff on the side. You know, bit of fixing up. You can make it six-wheel drive. So you've already gotten a few props down, but then that means you have less weight to put into armor and stuff. Or you can do a two-wheel drive chassis, which means the second one of your wheels go, you're basically crab walking everywhere. But it's good for like, keeping your weight down for drive, and you're able to put more weight into other stuff. Usually, you don't see many 8-wheel or 10-wheel drive robots because that's just stupid at that point. But if you want to do that, no, it's up to you really. I will do a basic 6-wheel drive chassis for testing. Now, by the way, sometimes the server will crash and stuff due to random stuff, so make sure you use this thing here, Advanced Duplicator. Basically, how this works, you go to Advanced Dupe 2, you right-click on something, it will come up like this, and you may be thinking, oh, but it's going to be small. No, you respawn it back out, and presto, it just resizes to its normal state. Make sure you save up the stuff. So also, you can do visual stuff with lights and exhaust pipes. You can also use bucket scoops for weapons, if you wanted to. You also have forklifts, nose cones, but we're just going to do wheels. Now, for the wheels here, we're going to go for a rugged look. Like a transporter look, you know, something that you would use in an industrial site. So that being said, we're going to get... Are these wheels big enough? I'm not too sure, let me check. Nope, they are too small. So we'll go size 40. Alright. So we are going to then... You can either make them internal with this tool here, Precision. This basically allows you to push and pull stuff, so if I grab that, right, this, and then hang on, you gotta make sure one of these is selected. So if I do it again and do move, with this one, I just selected you, you must move. See? And then you can push it. So your wheels will be internal. But we're gonna have our wheels external for the sake of being easy to understand. We'll do, if this goes well, we'll do a precision tutorial next. Oh yeah, by the way, this tool here, another crucial and vital tool. No collide multi. Basically, weird collision physics happen in this game. Sometimes with like building a robot. So you're gonna do. So you want to use this tool here. This will make everything go blue. And if you right click, then it will be no collided with the body. See, I can now phase through, so it won't completely glitch out and die. I'm also going to use this tool here, which is another important and crucial tool, access tool. Also, you're probably also wondering, you're seeing this grid. Yeah, if you hold E on the central point, it will snap to it. So you're able to grab it and do stuff with it. So, like this, I'm using the wrong side, you got to right click. Will you move? The wheels are being janky. Yep, that's moved. So as you can see, they'll move if you want them to move. So I'm going to put that wheel there. And this wheel, I'm going to put more up front, like that. So, the wheels are like that. I'm going to try and replicate that on this side. So I know this wheel is going to be central. Simple as. Central wheel there. This wheel we'll put more here. We're going to make sure that's symmetrical. Yep, that is looking symmetrical. Pretty good there. And then this wheel here we'll grab and we'll put, I think it's roughly here. Spot on. Now, it will be a bit janky, so make sure you grab the wheels, freeze them. Alright? Don't want them spinning on you whilst you're trying to thingy them, make them spherical. Make sure you do it on the central point here or around this part here. Don't do it here. Make sure it's on the central tire. This is where the E, pressing E will make it snap, make it easier. Look, see? Resized. So, well, not resized, but made spherical. Made spherical. Made spherical. Made spherical. Made spherical. And made spherical. Now, I know it looks weird, but this is pretty much the only way to make good looking wheels properly. There's another weird way to do it, but a lot more people do that because there is a risk of it crashing the server. Now, don't be intimidated by the robots you see. These robots that you see are being made by people who have played the game for quite a while, or have picked up, or have been fast learners. As you can see, they make pretty good things and pretty good robots. So don't be intimidated by them. Your day will come soon where you make a terrific looking robot. Just have patience when building. Rome wasn't built on the day, as the saying goes. But back to robot. So now, as we unfreeze, it's good. I'll grab it and just move it around. As you can see, it doesn't bounce around, it slides along. It's just a nice, simple robot. With that being said, that is now 7 props. So we now have to add 3 more props. Now I could do it, I could add a front hinge flipper onto this so I get a weapon, add something on the back of here, and add a wedge up front. Perfect example is my robot sideswipe. Sideswipe 2 to be precise. You can see 6-wheel drive chassis, flipper here. This is only visual, so that doesn't actually count towards the weight, that's a thing. But you can see wedge here, wheel here. You know, I got side bits here, but just focus on the main things I'm putting on. So if I was to move this bit, I know it makes it look disgusting, trust me, just don't worry about it. So we got 1 here, so we got 1 prop here, and then 1 prop here, and then 1 prop here, that's 3. 4, and then the rest 6, 7, 8. You know, we got 10 props here, so that would be legal. Could do something like that and add a front hinge flipper onto it, but this is just meant to be a basic push bot for the newbies to get, so nothing too extravagant is going to be made here. The wedge, I'm not too sure about. We could do a pronged setup like this, or we could do a full wedge like this. These wedges that you see here don't really get used much, alright, and these ones up here as well. So we could either do a prong setup. I don't know why you would like to do that. You could either put a vertical spinner in the middle of it, or you could do a weird wedge setup. It's up to you really. Or you can do a full wedge, so you can tank spinners more effectively. Or you could be different and add a plow onto the front of your robot if you really wanted to. Or you could add a triangular wedge on the front, like this. Hopefully I've got the right prop. Yeah, like that. We could do a triangular wedge like that. There are plenty of opportunities to be different and be unique in this. It may just be just a push bot, but like I said, everyone starts somewhere. For the first thing, we're going to do a wedge. We're going to reset all the values. We're going to make this 2.5 in width, so it's long. We're going to shrink it down to 0.8, so it's not as tall or the same height as this, but it's just a bit lower, so you should be able to get underneath things. And we might extend it by 0.2, so it's a bit longer. Now we'll use the precision tool. Nope, wrong way. We want it like that. Let me grab it with the central point. We'll freeze it up. We'll grab it by the central point here, and we'll put it centralized there. Now, as you can see, it's gone a bit janky, a bit weird. So, but to fix that, we are going to grab it from the top point and put it at the top point here, like so. No collide multi is your friend here, remember. So we're going to no collide it with the wedge and the body. So you grab the wheel, it will go back to its normal position and not jolt. Now here's where we get the weld tool. Now you can either do smart weld, where you can set to the amount of welds per it and just right click so it welds it together, or you can do it like this and just get the normal weld tool and weld it up and like that. Now if we place it down, that's a bit too high, as you can see. So what we do here is we unweld it, we freeze the wedge in place, unweld, then we get the precision tool here, grab it from this point here, just move it up a bit. We weld it from the side here to there, just as a quick weld. Now, as you can see, it's still off the ground. God damn it. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes when building robots, trust me. I've seen people make colossal mistakes. We're going to change the values just by a tiny bit. If it doesn't go to the floor now, we're going to do something a little bit cheeky, shall we say. Get the Weld Smart tool. Does the wheels touch? Let me get my leaf blower tool out. Yep, that's a thing. This is for like when you want to test if the spinner spins correctly. Yes, it does. It touched the floor and is practically ground scraping, which is terrific. Now I could extend the wedge a bit more to add wheel guards if I really wanted to. Give it a bit of shape, as it were. Or I could add something at the back here. Give it a bit more roundedness, you know? Or I could do some visual stuff and add eyes to the wedge. There are plenty of opportunities for making something like this different in every way. There are plenty of opportunities. You could even add a hammer at the back if you really wanted to for some strange reason. Be every Robot Wars robot ever and just have a random weapon at the back. You could add a saw blade to the front if you wanted to. You could add an overhead bar spinner. There's so many opportunities for creation and destruction. You could add a crushing claw, but you know, you're probably getting bored of me telling you all the possibilities. But for a simple and effective robot, we're just going to add a little round bit at the back. like this. We're gonna change some of the values. So we're gonna make it 2.5 in width, 0.7, and then 0.7, so it extends out a bit. Now I will admit, this might not look very appealing to some people, but this isn't meant to be a serious build. This is meant to teach people. Hopefully I've done this correctly and I've frozen it. Yes, I have. Now as you can see, the rounded bit at the back fits in there, and there's gaps for the wheels here. Now, you may be thinking, oh, why are you doing that? Now, see, if I didn't have this stuff on this, if I were to put stuff on the side, that would give opponents extra damage points, right? But what we could do with this, you know, if we get stuck on our side, or get put on our side, as you can see, the hubs stick out a bit. And also with the make spherical tool, how they got bigger, this now means if we get put on our side, we're not going to get stranded. Method to madness. There's a method to my madness. We're just going to weld it onto here with the normal weld tool. I forgot to no collide it. Probably should do that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure I get that wheel. Yep. There we go, fixed. As you can see now, this is what the robot looks like, you know, nice and simple. This now means we are now at 1, 2, 3, 9 props. We're at 9 props now. So I could add one more thing to this robot. I don't know what I could add, but I can add something. I could be a bit cheeky here. Got something from Steam, god damn it. What could I add? What could I add? I could add just some spikes. I could add some hooks on top of the wedge so robots won't go over the top. I'm gonna unweld here. Alright. Now what we're gonna do here is, I'm just thinking now what we could do. We could add just a straight exhaust. You know what? Idea. What you got? I have an idea. See these exhausts here? Of course you do. I got the wrong type. I want number 6. It's bigger, so I don't have to resize it as much. We're gonna resize these by 3 each, right? 3, 3, 3. So, bing, boom. We're gonna make them weigh 25 each. Sometimes weight can be really janky, like as you can see. We're gonna make them weigh 25. So they can get easily taken off by a spinner, right? But these hooks will go on the front. So if I get the precision tool, like so, precision one of them, onto the side here. Oh, why didn't you Do it correct. No, it's fine. Oh, wrong way. Yep, sometimes that happens. Just don't question it. Just go with it. Gmod stuff. It's just Gmod being Gmod, right? Please. No. 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 Nope. Right. Hmm. What could I do? What could I do? What could I do? Oh. Yeah, these are some, yeah, like I said, these are some of the robots people make. A dragon robot, you also had a mad cow looking thing. Yeah. Yeah. Robots can be cool. Just depends how you make it. I guess just two lights on the front of the wedge could work. No, I don't want these. These put on weirdly. Don't be... No, I want you to be a flat wheel. Oh god, hopefully I haven't just ended the recording. I'm gonna check. No, the recording is still going strong. Let's see what this light is like. Nope. Square lights. Yes. Yes and... Nope, nope, nope. I'm just debating. Like I said, sometimes bot design you can just get stuck on one thing. Just one simple thing, and it could be the most annoying thing ever, even though it is quite a simple fix. What could I do? What could I do? Don't want to ruin the looks, because right now it's looking quite clean. You know what? Plan B. Remove the wedge. I remember what the dimensions were, so it was 0.75, 1.2, and we'll resize this to be 3. Yes. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I doing? Well, remember I said you could put wheel guards on the robot, sometimes? That's what we're doing. We're gonna get 2 bricks, like this. Yeah, we're gonna keep that like that. We're gonna make that 1, and we're gonna make this 2. So that extends like that, and then we're gonna make this shrunk. And 2.9, I think, will be a good dimension. I know this completely negates what I was saying about, you know, if we get stuck on our sides, but yeah, don't worry about it. Stuff happens sometimes. Just gotta go with the flow when you build a robot. The design flaw happens, adapt and overcome that design flaw. I'm just expecting no when this does go live. No, no. That is the problem, right? 10. And then 10. And then 1, and then we'll just shift over a bit, you know? Be a bit shifty. And then we'll weld it. So then if we unfreeze it, please don't do what I think you're gonna do. Yes! Thank you. I know it's a bit grotesque, I'm aware. But, yeah. I could shrink down the wedge, actually. I could shrink down the wedge and then move the things in a bit closer so it looks like it's kind of being supported. I could do that. Possibly. We won't do it for the meantime, though. Like I said, first robot that you're gonna make. Possibly. You could get somebody else's help, but if you're going to make your first ever robot by yourself, this is probably going to be the base that you do it on. Now I'll just do a basic color, make it nice orange. Unfortunately, that doesn't line up as well as I hoped it did, but don't worry about that detail. You could do a nice shiny robot like this. Don't you right, or you could do a weird one like this, just polka dots, theater. Could do whatever the hell this is. Oh, dials. But that just looks grotesque. You could fade it, so it fades. Pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. That fades down. That fades that way. So that way fades. Yeah, that fades this way. You could do metal like this. Very grungy look. Could go down and chrome it so you can paint it and stuff like so. You can paint this like paint it purple to paint it. Great. It's being weird again. There we go, like purple, or a lighter one like this. Or we can move it down to be, you know, there are plenty of possibilities for colors. Nice greenish color. But we're just gonna paint it. But if I move the color, just want to see how this lines up. Oh, that nearly lines up perfectly. What if I make more of them? Yes, queen. But if I do less here, I guess that works for looks. If we just paint the rims black like this. And hopefully we go to a grey colour. Grey colour like this. And then make sure the rims. Make sure the rims are. You know, you have like a robot like this, you know. I admit again, might not be to everyone's taste, but it looks alright. I mean, the sides look decent with the connection and that. And then the top's where it just falls apart, but anyway, now we go on to the wiring. We put a code down in the middle. And we got the left and right. And the up and down. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, you're a peasant. God damn it. In fact, no, I could move that. Yeah, I'm gonna jump. It's easy. I'll move the expression up a bit so I can. No, there's no point. I was gonna say I'll cover up the back, but nah. In fact, if I think the wheels will stick out there, Yeah, right, then. Just dual input, right, so left, so, no right, no. Right arrow. I have to ask someone to borrow, if I can borrow a, direct and dual input. Come on, please, someone, just anyone. I'm just gonna fly up and just take a look at stuff. Right, that's Cyrus's build. That's Grim. Is it just me and Grim? Yep, it's just me and Grim. God damn it. I don't think he's gonna help out. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to complete this build. Unless, of course... Oh, Cyrus rejoined. We may have hope yet. Should I take a shot in the dark? No. These are just kind of yikers at the moment. Please not. Alright, I'm gonna need Cyrus's help on this. I'm gonna need him to be like, bro, can you just give me one, please? Oh wait, he's recreating Pitbull. Oh, that's sweet. That's sick. One thing now I'm kind of yikers about is just how it cuts off here. But I don't know how it's gonna be able to connect it up. I'm being too critical. It's so gorgeous though. Are these two different? Or is this, oh no, it's just one. Alright, good. Thank God. Anyway, I was just curious about what he's building. But yeah, this would be a good basic basis for a robot. Wait, I just remembered that. Yeah, I just right. Total mass. How much is this weigh? Oh, I have plenty of weight to play with. I'll make the wedge weigh 150. So with the body, actually, the body can just be 200. So with the wedge, actually, bang bang. Total mass 900. I have plenty of weight to spare. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. I make them weigh 50 each. We'll see what happens then. 50 and then 50. Top mass. Oh, still plenty of weight. Make the rear wheels. Not 80. 120. Like that. So it hunkers down more. At 62. Add some weight. Just we could do right 210 total mass. So yep, right. Still. Actually no. Yeah, we'll just keep it at 210 actually. The wheels can say 120. Guess I'll buff the wheels in the middle. So that's 90. How much weight have I got left? Right, 95 and then we'll be good. I know it says that we'll be overweight, but we can do a little sneaky doodle to make it way less. And no, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. This is what everyone does with their drive codes and stuff. It's called multi-parenting. Basically, it makes it weigh 0.01 or 0.1. I'm not too sure, but it makes it weigh that. And yes. But yeah, Once Cyrus joins, I'll have to ask him if he can just drop me up and down, door and put on a wire everything up, and then boom, we'll be good to, you know, drive it around. I doubt people are probably going to take this tutorial seriously. They're probably going to think I'm memeing, but I'm genuinely trying to help. If it does help, then it helps. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But, you know, I thought I'd give myself a bit of a challenge. The one thing I think people are going to scold me for is this bit here, where I guess it's actually not that bad. It's not as bad as others, but definitely could be better. Cyrus is here, I'll just drop him. Don't care if I use the wrong term there. Please be alive. Need you to drop me a code. Maybe Grim. No, Grim's no, them two are AFK, so it's literally just me here. I guess I could try and be sneaky here and just grab another. No, never mind. Can't grab another code. I think if I move the tool, move that and that. Yeah, this was the meme build. Don't worry about the logistics of it. Don't question what you don't know. Is there a way to copy? Damn it. No, don't argue, please. Right, I need Cyrus to drop me a code and stat. Guess he did. I even have video proof. Look, see? This one. Easy. This one, though. You can hear I'm clicking it. Right, let me just... Nothing. Please, I just need one here. No, I feel. Oh no, please, Robo, don't do what I think you're gonna do and change. I just need a thing here. Just a thing. Did it? No, it didn't. No, it didn't crack. No, don't. No, bro, I'm not. No. Ah. See, the people watching this know what I mean, but Tyrus doesn't. And when I upload it, oh god, no. All I need to do is just get this done. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I need. I've nearly done it as well, but no, Cyrus, I'm not. No, I thought no. I don't care if that's how you spell it. That's literally all I need you to do. That's it. What I've posted to you, that's what I need. Here. Second you do that, I'm able to wire it up, and then boom, done. Then I'll be able to just be gone and stuff. How do I do that? Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. I swear to God. No, right. Oh, I give up spelling. Oh God, I'm not bothering with this. I'm not giving him a. I'm not giving him a thing. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Oh my God. Look. Just gotta start getting angry in a moment because it's actually starting to get annoying. Right. I did something. No, no, no. Oh my God. No, I don't want you to do anything. I need you to play with that. No! No!
Cease.
Hold on. No, Cyrus, not that. I'm on about the actual input thing. In the wire section. Straight up, if he says I don't know where, I'm actually gonna be like, bruh. No. No, no. not the actual code. That's fine, I can do that. I need you to place down a numpad dual input. Look next to it. My one's broken. The bottom one works, and I can change that, but I can't change the other one, so I need you to just place an up and down arrow keys one for me. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to tell you. I need you to place that next to the E2 on the right side. I swear to God, if you say I don't know what that is. This was meant to be an easy tutorial. Simple. And of course the one thing, I joined the voice chat. No, 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 no. This should have been easy. So now I just feel like an idiot. But no, like I've shown, look, this one, perfect, perfectly fine. But then this boy here, look, nothing. So I got it right. Wait, where? What does that one say? What does that one say? I don't care if I spelled that completely wrong. Just yes. Now I can perfectly wire this up, right? Please just be the correct one. Just need to see if I've done this correctly, right? And front right. No, I need to copy it. Because man's is just like, bruh. Like, please be the correct one, right? That's that. And that's the, yes! It's correct. Right, now we're just gonna remove everything on this one. Boom, boom. Right. Now that's sorted, kind of. We can do that one there. That one there. That one there. that one there. It's not wired up correctly, so let me just fix that because so take it left, goes that one, and there. Yes. I generally don't care if this is like really like bizarre and weird. It just works. I'm happy. This should, right. But yeah, with that being said, now I'm gonna prove to you my hypotheses after that whole escapade. Total mass. Right, we're gonna go to this, we'll go back to the tutorial. As you can see, we're 3 kilos overweight. That's because of these boys back here, right? We're gonna fix that now. Go to multi-parent tool. I know I'm going really quickly, actually, because I've given up at this point. We go here. Bing bong pow. Right click. Make sure you have set weight, weld, disable collisions. Right, make sure you have no collide, weld, disable collisions, set weight, and disable shadows on. That's if you want to. If we're doing it for actual visuals, you can have that on, but it's just up to you, personal preference, stuff like that. But with that being said, you now have a fully fledged robot. If I've done it correctly, because sometimes it doesn't want to actually do it correctly, that went perfectly in weight because of the actual stuff at the back there. And now we have a fully fledged robot ready for battling that can push around stuff, hopefully. It may be slow, but you can change that in the code. I'll show you that now. Actually, before we end off the tutorial, because god, this was a drag. Now we're gonna go expert, right? As you can see, we're kind of slow, sluggish, glum. Quick twist of the valve there, quick number change, bing bong pow. Look at this speed. So much more speed now. Look, it takes off so much easier. Maybe a bit slidey. We can easily change that. I think it might just be the wait, if I have a suspicion, it might just be because of the way the weight is. That's why it's like spinning out. But yeah, sometimes that might happen, and that's the case. Just I don't know. Ask somebody else to help you out with that. All right. I'm sorry if this was a bit of a drag and a bit complicated to use. I will be still uploading this. I don't care if it's like cringy or frustrating. I will be, but you know, Cyrus, you need to understand your mistakes, my guy. I'm sorry. I've thrown a lot of people under the bus in here. Maybe this is probably one of the reasons why I'm not that hyped. But anyway, with that being said, I'm Double A Reese here. After this drag of a video that's gone on way too long, past schedule, and I shall see you all in our next tutorial if this goes well. Goodbye, everyone here.